What's up guys, it's Dallas here, and today we are back for another X pixel art. Today in this video we are going to continue working on the right side. Before we get started, like I mentioned in the last video and the video before it, and the update video, that I'll start having on the other side of the Naruto build, there's gonna be a wall, and I'm gonna start having names, just people I choose out of the comment section, in every single video, that just saying thank you. So the one I want to say thank you to in this video is Miles, and I want to say thank you. Miles is actually the one who voted to do this pixel art, so I want to say thank you, and I hope you're enjoying. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do today is we are going to go up to the far right, and right here to the next to this iron block, or downright diagonal from the birch wood block, we are going to we're going to go down one more below it, and we're going to place us a white concrete, and then place us a birch wood block on top of it. Birchwood log. We are then going to take us down again, downright diagonal from the white concrete we just placed, and place this white concrete again. Then we are going to go underneath it one, and then one to the left of it, and then we're going to go down underneath that and that one, and go one to the right of it, and we're just using white concrete. We're going to go underneath that one again, and then we're going to go back up one right here, and we're going to go to the right of it, and we're going to take us an iron block and place iron block to the right of the white concrete. We're then going to take us birchwood logs on top of the iron block, and go 1, 2 with our birchwood logs. And if everything's correct, it should all be diagonal. You just place one more on top of the white concrete right there, and it should be diagonal. From there, what we're going to do is take us our normal diorite, and we're going to place it 1, 2, 3 on top of the birchwood logs. Alright, so from there, what we're going to do is we are going to go underneath the iron block that we had placed, and we're going to place us 2 white concrete underneath it. So we are going to go 1, 2. Alright. From there, we are going to we are going to place us another diorite to the right of the birchwood logs right here, and then we're going to go down 4 birchwood logs underneath the diorite. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and then we're going to go back up here, and we're going to place this polished diorite to the right of the top 4 birchwood logs. We are then going to place us birchwood logs underneath the all the way underneath the birchwood logs we placed. We're going to go 2 past it, so that's 1, 2 right there, and then we're going to place us a block of iron to the left underneath the birchwood logs where we did 4. And then what we're going to do there is we are going to place us white concrete. So we're going to go 1, and then we're going to go to right underneath the birchwood logs. We're going to place 1 there, and then we're going to go 3 to the left of that one. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to start off from the far left, and we're going to go 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're going to go down 1 more. 1. We're going to place down 1 more underneath it. 1, and then 1 to the left. We're then going to go from the far left to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to go and place us from that far right back over to the left. We're going to go 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go back up a layer. So we're going to go 1, and then we're going to place us an iron block to the left of it, and then place us white concrete like this. We are then going to place us 2 iron blocks to the left of that white concrete, 1, 2, and place us white concrete to the left of the iron blocks. We're then going to go to the upright diagonal of the white concrete and place one on top of the iron block. We're going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the up left diagonal of the white concrete, we're going to place us another white concrete right there. The next thing that we're going to do from there is we are going to place us white concrete in the middle of the white concrete, and then to right the white concrete right there we're going to place us a birchwood log, and then place us a bone block underneath the birchwood log. We are then going to place us white concrete underneath the bone block, and down right diagonal from the white concrete we place another white concrete right there. We are then going to I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Alright, so we are going to actually we're gonna play something temporary. We're gonna take our diamond ore because this is gonna be temporary, and that way we know it's temporary, and we're just gonna build all the way down to here. Okay, once you've done that, we're gonna take us our iron blocks, and we're gonna build from the right of the white concrete right here and go all the way to iron blocks. So that's not really far. Just helps so that way we make sure we're going to the right spot. We're gonna go one past the diamond ore. We're gonna break the diamond ore now, and then we're gonna go, and we are going to, let's see here, on top of the iron block right here we're gonna go up 4, or up 3, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then we're gonna go up to white concrete on top of it, 1, 2, to the left, place white concrete, and then 1 white concrete on top of the left, and then place us a birchwood log on top of the white concrete. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and then place us white concrete to the right of the birchwood log, and then we're gonna place us birchwood log on the right of the white one concrete, and then 1 to the left like this. To the right of the birchwood log right here we're gonna place us an iron block, and then white concrete on top of the iron block, and then we're gonna place us 2 birchwood logs to the left of the white concrete. So we're gonna go 1, 2. We are then gonna go a layer of 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna do that layer of 3 2 more times. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and as you can see it's diagonal to the white concrete. We are then gonna place us an iron block on the far right, and then do a layer of 4 birchwood logs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're gonna do a layer, 2 layers of 5. So starting out on the white concrete on the far left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are then going to go from here and do another layer of 5, but in total it's 6 because the birchwood log right here. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to place us 2 blocks of iron to the right of the row where we have the bone blocks on. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then place us 2 bone blocks on top of the iron block. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to go up 2 on top of the right iron block. So we go 1, 2, and then we're going to place us white concrete right here, and then place a bone block underneath. So we just, and we're going to break the white concrete. We just did that so we can have the bone block facing the right direction. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to there's so many different ways to do this. That's why it's such a big, like, trying to figure this out. We're going to place us a birchwood log underneath the bone block, and then place us another bone block. We are then going to we're going to go down here to the iron block, and we're going to go 2 over to the right, 1, 2, and then fill this in, this area between the 2 iron blocks. So 1, 2, 1, 2, like this. And we're going to build the bone blocks down to that point. So we're going to just go like this. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to build the bone blocks down to the white concrete right here. And if you want to know where that is easier, you can just fill in the iron blocks. So basically what we're going to do is fill in the iron blocks over to directly underneath the bone blocks. And then we are going to go yeah, we're going to go all the way down with the bone block. So we're going to go like this. Next thing we're going to do is fill in this little chunk right here with iron blocks, like this. And then we are going to take us another row of iron blocks underneath this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 in total right there if you want to count. And then on the far right, we're going to place us a bone block down. And then we're going to place us a block of iron from the bone block all the way to the left, like this. And then we're going to do one more row exactly like that underneath, except for without the bone block on the right. We're then going to start on the far left, and we're going to go to 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to place us one bone block on the far right. And then we're going to place us all the way down to the ground bone blocks. So like this. And then to the left of the bone blocks underneath the iron block, we place us 2 bone blocks down. 1, 2. And then what we're going to do is fill in this chunk right here with iron blocks. So we're going to go like this. There we go. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do from here is we are going to let's continue to build at the bottom a bit. Let's go with our birchwood logs. We're going to go over 4 to the right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to place us a bone block. And then what we're going to do from there is we are going to go to the far right birchwood log right here, and we're going to go back 1 to the left, and then we're going to go up 2 on top of it. 1, 2. We're then going to take us polished diorite and place up 2 polished diorite on top of the birchwood log. 1, 2. Then place birchwood log on top of the polished diorite. Place this polished diorite on top of the birchwood log. Then up right diagonal from it, we're going to place us polished diorite. And then we are going to place the polished diorite all the way up to where the bone block is, the bottom bone block, so up to this point right here. And so we're just going to build it up to there. You see I just went a little high, so just break that, and where they're even. And then we go to the left, we go 1, and then we're going to go 2 on top of the 1 to the left, so 1, 2. We are then going to take us our white terracotta. And so I'm going to grab that real quick. Have we... Okay, we haven't used any over here, so I'm just quickly grab some, and we'll place white terracotta in between the polished diorite. Then what we're going to do next is we are going to go down 3. So from the polished diorite underneath the white terracotta, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to place this polished diorite to the right of it, 1, and then we're going to go 3 underneath it. So 1, 2, 3. So it should look like this. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to place us 1 birchwood log to the right of the bone block, and then place us a bone block on top of the bone block and the birchwood log. We are then going to place us, we're going to grab us an iron block and place the iron block on top of the bone block to the left. So we are going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go down 1 from the very top, and we're going to go 1 to the right, and then we're going to do up 1 above that, and go 2, 1, 2. Then going to take our white concrete on the far left iron block and place this white concrete, and then place this 2 iron blocks to the right of the white concrete. So we're going to go 1, 2, and do another layer 2, 1, 2, do another layer on top of it, 1, 2, and then place this white concrete to the left of that layer on top of the iron blocks, and then do a layer of 3, 1, 2, 3, do another layer of 3 on top of it, 1, 2, 3, and then place this white concrete on the far left iron block, do 2 to the right of the white concrete, 1, 2, then place us birchwood log on the far right iron block, and then place us 2 iron blocks to the left of the birchwood log, 1, 2, and then place us white concrete in between the birchwood log and the iron block right there, and then place us polished diorite to the right of the white concrete, and place us diorite on top of it like this. Next thing we're going to do is place us diorite to the right of the birchwood log, and then place us polished diorite underneath it. We're then going to place us 2 birchwood logs underneath the polished diorite, 1, 2, and then we're going to place us diorite to the right of the bottom birchwood log, and then place this polished diorite underneath. We're then going to place us 2 birchwood logs underneath the polished diorite, 1, 2, and then place this white concrete underneath the birchwood log. Place us 2 diorite to the right of the white concrete, 1, 2. Place us block of iron to the left of the diorite, and then we're going to place us birchwood logs underneath the diorite. So like this, and that should be 4 birchwood logs. You want to check 1, 2, 3, 4. Next thing we're going to do is place those bone blocks 3 underneath the iron block. So 1, 2, 3, and then place us a birchwood log. Now, just a heads up, this isn't the end of the pixel art. This is where we finish up the kind of the outline for the first beginning part, and then we have to do another layer on the outside, which will lead to the end of the outside. So this is just like the basis start of it, kind of. Hopefully that makes sense. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to go up to the iron blocks right here, where it went 1, 2, 3 to the left of the birchwood log, and we're going to go with our bone blocks 1, 2 from the left, underneath the left bone block. We're going to go 3 underneath, 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to go 3 underneath the iron block, 1, 2, 3, and then go 2 underneath the iron block to the left of it, 1, 2. Alright, next thing we're going to do from there is underneath the birchwood log, or the one to the right of the bone block, we're going to place those 2 iron blocks down, 1, 2, like this. Alright, and now all we have to do left is the outline and filling in some areas, and yeah. So next thing we are going to do is we are going to work on filling most of this in, which is going to be quite difficult because we have to be careful, because we got to place the polished diorite, or the normal diorite or polished diorite, on top of the birchwood logs. So you got to be very careful, make sure not to miss any. Okay, so the first thing, so we're going to go very slow with this, row by row. We're going to go in between the white concrete right here and place us birchwood logs. Then we're just going to place birchwood logs all the way up, even with the other birchwood logs underneath the polished diorite. Next row, we're going to place us polished diorite to the right, the birchwood log we just built up, and then place us birchwood logs all the way up until we're underneath the normal diorite. We're then going to go up again, but this time even with the row that we had just done, but not up where the diorite is. To right of it, we're going to place a diorite. To right of the birchwood log, and then place us birchwood logs all the way up to the diorite. We're then going to place us polished diorite to right of the birchwood log, and then we're going to place us birchwood logs all the way up to the polished diorite. We're then going to place us polished diorite again to right of the birchwood logs, and we're going to build up all the way up to it. We're going to place it again and build up to it. This time we are going, or next thing we're going to do is place us we're going to place this normal diorite on top of the polished diorite that we had placed before, and then place us diorite to right of the polished diorite. Underneath that diorite, we're going to place this one polished diorite and then one to the right of it. We are then going to fill up the birchwood logs up to the polished diorite there. So we're going to go and fill this area in right here, like this. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to place this polished diorite to the right of the birchwood log right there is again, and then we're going to place us the birchwood log. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to fill in this gap right here as well. Alright, from there we are going to go on top of the white terracotta, and we're going to go up 2 with birchwood logs 1, 2, and then place this polished diorite on top 1, and then we're going to go down underneath the polished diorite down here and fill this in with birchwood logs like this. Alright, and then we're going to take us our birchwood logs and place 4 on top of the polished diorite, 1, 2, 3, 4, and place this diorite on top. Then going to take us our diorite, or our birchwood logs, and place it on top of the white concrete right here and fill that up. We are then going to go and we're going to place us birchwood logs up to the one below the last birchwood log, so one right here, and then place a polished diorite underneath the birchwood log, one down from the birchwood log that we have placed up to, and then place birchwood logs all the way up. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to fill in this little gap that we haven't filled in with birchwood logs yet. I'm just going to fill all this in right here. Here we go. And now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to place us one birchwood log on top of white concrete right here, and then place us polished diorite on top of it. And then we are going to now let's see, I think we have done all of the little filling in the little gaps and stuff areas. So I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fill in all of this with iron blocks, and then that will be all for the video, because in the next video we'll be working on the next layer on the outside of this. And this is actually really fast. Like, we've progressed with this really fast. So hope you guys are enjoying as much as I am. And the good thing about, one of the great things about progressing fast is that we get to complete more pixel arts over time, and we get to watch I guess the different areas with all the pixel arts kind of grow in this world, and that's what I really like to see. Also get to enjoy taking the time to build all of them. Alright, so while I fill this in, so I'm not quiet the entire time, I'm hopefully, and if you can fast forward past this if you want, by the way, because all you're doing is filling this in, but if you are wanting to listen, that's cool too, and thank you. But I have some really big projects planned. I just thought of some cool and great ideas that I might try out, so hopefully give those a bit of a go and see how the different ideas go and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to create as much of a variety of different stuff so that you guys can enjoy seeing so you guys can see more than I guess like one of the same videos. So that's why if it does seem like there's too much stuff, just let me know, and that way I can slow down on doing a whole bunch of other different stuff and then just keep it simple. But at the same time, I've been enjoying trying out a whole bunch of new things and see how things work. Alright, so almost done filling all this in. And I say skip past this, but like the second I get done filling it in, it's gonna be the end in the video. I forgot about that. I don't know why my throat's starting to sound like this. Alright, so this is the last little row right here. Alright, and we are finished with this section right here. It didn't even take us that long. Alright, so I'll be working on the next video right after this one, and we will be continuing on to the next part. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far. I think okay, so we're almost on time only. Yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far. If you have, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so that way you never miss a Juice WRLD pixel art tutorial. I want to thank you all for watching. Oh, Juice WRLD and X pixel art tutorial. My bad. I've been working on both of them very close by. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.